FILIPINA soul. She's so fly, got a full control. Arate, oh my gulay. Whole vibe sweet like a parfait. Fitness queen with a mind so real. Speaks the truth, but she keeps it chill. Kakoi style with a cute little twist. When she shows up, nobody can resist. I see, baby. Yeah, she cool, she crazy. I see, baby. Hikaru like a star. Yoru no nakade. I see, baby. You already know the name. Oh my gulay, warai ga tomaranai. Minna de sawagu moriagaru ze. Flow so smooth, but the jokes hit tight. Queen.
Let's go. I wake up.
Hello, everyone. I hope my audio is good, everyone. And you're tuning at Charot, hindi. Disclaimer, guys. Of course, mega love shout out to the chat down there. I am not a doctor. You should always consult your physician or other healthcare provider before changing your diet or starting an exercise program. The content is not intended to be a substitute for a professional advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always seek the advice of your mental health professional or other qualified health provider with any questions you may have regarding your condition. The views and opinions expressed in this video are of my own and of the participants. The views, opinions, and content expressed in this presentation do not necessarily reflect the views, opinions, and are not intended to malign any religion, ethnic group, club, organization, company, individual, or anyone or anything. So guidelines to not be banned on ICEE FIT, guys. Be civil and respectful. Refrain from politics or religion. What more can I say? Number 2, Think before you speak. Use that brain cells of yours, guys. Context is everything. Choose your words, and I am applying this to myself today. When you share your opinion or I share my opinion, be ready to get criticized or the reaction that we might not like. Be accountable. Number 3, agree to disagree. Don't make it personal. Don't be petty unless you want it. When a person has animosity towards any one of us in this stream, remember, bear in mind, don't forget that whatever we say or you say wouldn't hold any value to these people. They'll find faults no matter what. With that being said, do not take things too personal. And please welcome your lovely host. Mega love shout out to Ayan. Mega love shout out everyone. Magandang umaga, tanghali, gabi. Where is my wonderful rings? Ayan, I don't feel good and I don't feel complete with my magical rings. Ayan, guys, if you want to give me rings, guys, it's welcome. I love, this is the only jewelry that I really do love. Even though you see me having jewelry and stuff, it's just for the stream. But if it's something that like Mimi, like my character of what to wear as jewelries, it's usually rings. I love rings. You know, if I could fill up my whole small fingers with rings, I'll do it, guys. But anyone, mega love shout out, magandang umaga, tanghali, gabi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Otskare samadeshita konbanwa, and you're watching, tuning in to ICEE FIT 69 point. Not today, because we are going to talk about the Filipinas gone wild in Japan. Oh my gulay. Have you heard about this viral video that even I stumbled and got a little bit interested about the progress of this story? So for tonight, ayan, before anything else, I wanted to shout out, of course, the people in the chat. Speaking of Shirley, the first lady of the evening. What's up? I see in chat room from KG Money. Ayan, I think KG is dry then. Oh, diba? So be careful. Eyes on the road, KG, and I'll keep you company towards your job. I'll make sure you're wide awake, or else will palo you. Ayan. I let wifey know to palo you. Hi, ICEE from Bruce. And where's the heck everyone? Ayan, we're just starting, Bruce. Ayan, be patient with them. And guys, if you are not patient, you know, do yourselves a favor, guys. Do yourselves a favor. Do share this wonderful stream. Oh my goodness. I'm so positive today, okay, guys. Do share this stream to your community, to your social media, to people that you think will find this topic interesting, and also for people that you just want to hang out with and, you know, introduce ICEE FIT to their lives. O, diba? Ayun. Hold on, guys. Let me just check everything is going. And I've been there. You've been there in the Satori. In the Satori, which one, Bruce? Let me know. And hey, gorgeous ICEE Blizzard abroad in the house, which I think it is today, right? I'm not mistaken. It was today that you did live stream, guys. The days and weeks and hours for me is completely gone. Like, I don't even know what day is it today. All I know is that it's Thursday, because that's the day I do stream. So every Thursday and Saturday, guys, I'll be here. So make sure to tune in, subscribe, like, of course. Let me see the 40 likes that you made me feel before, guys. Let me feel it again. And yes, everyone is saying hi, of course. And my admin is in the house. Admin, makisali ka sa usapan na ito dahil ito ay usapang Filipina. O, diba? Ayan. Hi, Brother Blizzard. Good to see you. Salutes. And everyone saying hi, of course. And hi, boss. How am I? I am good despite of being too busy. I'm here, guys. Hello, Bruce. What's up? Blizzard from KG Money. And of course, guys, let me know if my audio is good, because I feel like earlier I'm having like, like error going on. So let me know if I'm clipping, if I'm making like weird, irritating, or if it's my voice, guys. Well, we cannot do about it. It is what it is. Baka hindi sama pakiramdam ko. Ay, wow, lagi namang masama pakiramdam mo, admin. Ayan, kailan ka makikijamin sa amin ulit? Ayan. But, of course, admin, I understand. Hi, admin, good morning and good evening. But please do take care, admin, in there. And who's being ratchet? Ooh la la, the word that I've learned from you, Blizzard. Ratchet. And I think the moment there's a character of me, guys, if I stumbled onto a new word and it's something like a new knowledge for me, I'll make sure to use it when the opportunity arises, or I would even make an opportunity so that I can use the language, because if I don't use the language, I'll forget about it, so thank you for that word, ratchet. Yeah, like people are ratchet. Do you like ratchet, guys? Who's a fan of ratchet, woman or man? Hey, KG Money from admin. Well now, and Kamal is in the house. Ayan. Kamal, how you doing? And the moon face is here, okay? Ayan, is that moon face? We're still trying to decipher this. Ayan, code from you, Kamal. Ayan, I hope we're doing good. And I still love colors. You look gorgeous. Oh, thank you. Bruce, you're very, very smooth with that. And of course, regards to Judith, how you doing back in America? I'm pretty sure it's very, very soon that you're gonna come back to your wifey. So hopefully everything is good in the world for you. And Gansi, yes, Gansi for today. The boom boom, palo the boom boom, yes, because I love Gans, yeah. So for anyone who wants to, ask if there's any cosplay, I've asked this before, but I love this question that I'm gonna repeat myself again. If there's any opportunity for me to be in a cosplay, which is one of my dreams, of course. I love dressing up, I embraced it in my life now. So one of the things that is my dream cosplay is guns. But I don't want I'm trying to save enough money because it's leather. It's one of those leather feeling. I'm pretty sure it's leather because it's anime. You don't know, but I feel like it's leather. Or maybe it's just an excuse for me to wear leather. But it will be customized. And I found this like a website. It's a Japan. Everything is like customized to the single, and I need customized clothes because I'm so small and the curves is not for a normal lady. So I need customized version. So I found one finally, and hopefully they would allow it to make me a Gantz, because that would be awesome. And I would obviously share it with you if I get to that goal, of course. And hey, ayan, from Admin. And hello, ICEE and everyone else. And Tony, Asi. Oi, where's Felipe? Ayan, palo Felipe again. And the Zoom to Thailand. Oh my gulay, why is it like that? If it's at like 100,000 subscribers, is it really like that? I see you in Japan for Zoom Fest 2026. Yes, let's keep it in there. Yes, of course. Definitely. And guys, if you are not familiar with Zoom to Thailand yet, guys, oh my god, please do follow Zoom to Thailand. I hope I have the opportunity to collab this month with Zoom, because it's like I've seen tons of like podcasts like recently. I'm all for it. Zoom. I'm watching you, Richumak. Like I loved everything that you're putting out recently. Like I'm on like really listening from start to finish because I want to get to catch it on replay. So I really love the guests, the knowledge, the information. It's not just for the viewers, but as well for content creator like me, who always wanted to look up to people who kind of like for me had made it. They made a brand for themselves. And I'm looking forward to that for my own too. And I had an opportunity this year, guys. This ICEE FIT, this little girl here, had an opportunity to host one of the event that Zoom Fest is going to have this year, which is Zoom Fest 2026. If you want to be part of it, guys, please do make sure to follow Zoom to Thailand and look it up. Reach out to him on IG, and I'll be waiting on December. I'll be one of the hosts, or probably, hopefully in Tokyo, I get to tour and just educate you guys and be the wonderful host for the evening. So thank you, Zoom. Appreciate you and your team. Thank you. Actually, it's a couple of it's not really a huge team. You know how it is, like Zoom. So thank you for always watching out, for always, not being too snobby, especially for people like me who's a small creator. And that's something that I really like about you. Now let's just give this, flowers when it's credit. It's not every day, guys. I know, Dream, you're here now. I see you, Dream Schaefer. But it's not every day that we get to, interact with people that are very, very busy because they have the brand they're creating. So I want to shout out Zoom to Thailand. Oh, thank you. Oh, diba? Busy, but still get to say hi to ICEE FIT. And that's the power of people who I really, really follow and would love to collaborate if I had opportunity, because they're not snobby. They know how to be real and be in touch with the reality. And that's something that I really, really love. So make sure, guys, if you have a chance, avail Zoom Fest 2026, because I'm part of it, guys. 3 days. I think it's 3 days in Tokyo. So I'll be part of it. So avail your spot on Zoom Fest 2026. Ayan. So I appreciate you. Thank you. I appreciate you more, Richie Mac. Ayan. And say hi, regards, and hug to L. Diba? The wonderful L. And Zoom Tribe, what up? Richie Mac from Blizzard Abroad. And hey, Zoom from admin, everybody, cosplay or BDSM? Oh my gulay, you can have it all, whatever your dreams will allow you to have, Tony. And hello again, I see from Dream. Again, long time no see, Dream. Oh, diba? Did you miss me? Hola from Shirley and the Satori Black almost 2 years ago. Oh my God, so is it really, really nice over there, Bruce? Hey, admin and support. Hi, Blizz and Tony. Admin, I hear nothing. I don't care for virals. I don't either, but this one, as I've said, guys, as a Filipina, half Filipina, there's a lot of conversations to be had if I tell you the stories, guys. So, but before that, I want to give shine to the people in the chat. As you know, guys, sometimes it takes an hour for my greetings. So that's what live stream is about, and I love it. Yes, I see everything is good. Really soon after 7, be back home in the Philippines. Oh, diba? That's nice. And Jay Shar, yes, Jay Shar. And there you go. Zoom to Thailand is being, yes, dropped by Nightbot. So thank you again, Zoom, for saying hi to ICEE FIT. That's kind of cool, guys. And hey, Dream, because let's face it, guys, sometimes there are, like people who made it, it's really hard to get their attention, because everyone would want their attention. You have to be you have to get their attention at least, or you have something that you can offer, because at the end of the day, it's YouTube, it's content, and at the end of the day, your investment is your channel, how you portray yourself. So I really, really salute people once they reached a certain milestone, and they can still look at other people, and they can look at you, the content you're making, and not just numbers. That for me is something that I always, that's my weakness when it comes to certain content creators out there. Certain people that, even though, some people would say, oh, these people don't collaborate on there. And, like for me, no, because I really love what you offer. It's like, and sometimes character comes a long way. So, and channels are not for everyone. You know, I'm not gonna be everybody's cup of tea. As you can see, we're still here, guys. You know, and if not for Zoom to Thailand, I will never ever, like every year, I would always have a bump whenever I go there. So it's always nice to get those kind of traction or traffic, because that's what you want for your channel. Because if you believe in your channel, let's not be hypocrite here. If you believe of what you're doing in your channel, if you are one of those people that actually has a vision and wanting to create and share, it's very hypocritical if you don't want it to grow, you know. So at the end of the day, you want your voice to be heard. If you really feel that it is important, that something needs to start up. You know, it could be anything from Positive Manosphere, from Blizzard Abroad, from Cisco, you know, just hanging out. Like earlier, I was in Mateo. Raw Rent! Ayan, mega love shout out, super shout out. Very, very much welcomed in there. You know, I'm at tacos in the stream, but every time I will pop in there. Raw Rent, Jim, Schaefer, you always makes me feel comfortable and I can just talk. You know, and of course the host Mateo, and I don't know how to say it, but I love when he says that, so I'm just gonna mimic it, you know. So always gives me a warm feeling, and I love that. I love that vibe. I love, you know, interacting with fellow content creator. I love pondering, I love brainstorming, and especially if you're thriving to know more, and if you're thriving to actually get better together, not trying to like get, you know, like belittle some and then you wanted the shortcut. So you're gonna sell out or sell people, your people that you're interacting with. So kudos to those people that I shout out. Thank you guys for giving me a voice, you know, in your channel. And thank you for welcoming ICEE FIT. You know, I know I have nothing much to offer, but if this is enough, I would be forever. Not forever, because there's no forever, guys. You know, I'm just gonna be grateful. Okay, let's just stick with that. Hey, Richie Mac, salute, brother. Salute, and DTF. So, guys, again, for Richie Mac, if you love podcast form and stuff like that, recently he's putting out a good shed. So please do check out Zoom to Thailand. Ayun. And Richie Mac, what's up? Diba? KG Money and Bitches. And there he is, Felipe. Aussie. Oi. Ayan. And was doing an online grocery order and fell asleep. Oh my God. Did you got full just watching? Or sometimes I love doing that, grocery shopping online, because it's like there's so many cool shit, and then you forgot what am I supposed to be buying. Hi, admin from Felipe, and to everyone from Felipe is saying hi. And Felipe, what's up with you? Ayan, oh my gulay, what's going on with Felipe? KG Money. I like it too. You are always easy to have a conversation with, especially about, oh my God, yes. So let me know, Jim. I don't know how to contact you, but I'm on social media, guys. Usually, if I have time, I always try to check Discord first. So, and I'm already late, like replying on Discord. So bear with me, guys. So, if you wanted to get hold of me, or you want to just pass a message, pass a video, pass a music that you want me to explore or discover, join my Discord. Ayan, that is the easiest way to reach out. ICEE FIT. Ayan. And I am the Walrus is here, and the Walrus, oh my gulay, the Walrus 9. Oh, hi, admin from Walrus. Hi, admin. Felipe, good to see you, brother. I keep repeating myself, guys. I'm sorry. So anyways, guys, for tonight, as a Japanese Filipina, I stumbled upon this viral video that tackles a lot of relevant, oh, diba? Filipina tayo diba? Ganyan talaga yung V naging B. Relevant. A lot of relevant topics that I want to share and explore in this stream or in this video on replay. It's a good startup conversation to get deep with. It's growing up in the Philippines as a child. I find the culture to be so different compared to Japan. The word squammy. I don't know if you've ever heard of that word, but for as long as I can remember, the squammy is a slang in the Philippines, which means squatter, people who live in the squatters area, in the poverty level kind of way. People are kind of like less educated than other people. So I wanted, and in the West, it's called ratchet culture. So squammy, I said a lot of words, but in the West, it could be an equivalent, and it might be the equivalent of ratchet culture. That will be explored too, and I hope you guys can interact with me in the chat. So if you are, again, not subscribed, oh my gulay, what the fuck are you waiting for? Subscribe, wait 5 minutes, give me 5 minutes of your time, get into context, feel the chat room, feel the people, and interact with me. You know, tell me your thoughts, no judgment, no shame, as long as it is true to yourself, and no bullshitting, because people in the chat can smell bullshit. So, how much does the social media and having a set of standards that we should follow comes to play? And what's behind people's perspective when they don't follow the rules? Where's the line? Ayan, so all are invited in this conversation. We're gonna share our perspective about it, and I hope we can go forward too. Ayan. And of course, disclosure. I love disclosure, guys. Hey, KG Money from the Walrus 9, and to everyone, to Brucey, Tone. What's up? Oh my gulay, KG is so playful today. I like this cool KG. Diba? Too much coffee, KG, today. She's not a girl who misses much. Who doesn't miss much? Ayan, Walrus. But I just want to disclose this, guys. This is not something that, you know, just because it's viral, I want to talk about it. You know, it took a while. Like, maybe give it 2 days. I have to talk to my mother about this. And I'm actually taking this a big responsibility kind of way. It's a big deal because as a Filipina or half Filipina, my mother is Filipina. This stream, the things that I want to explore with you guys, it's not about belittling my fellow Filipina, you know, because my mom is Filipina, okay? That's not about it. This isn't to belittle my fellow Filipinas. This is just about having a conversation of the culture, of the perspective, of why people do things like this, why people do not follow rules, why people have hard time facing the consequences of their own bad behavior. Those are the things that I want to explore with you guys. And with that being said, there are certain relevant topics that I do want to explore. Hopefully, by the end of this stream, I hope you're all on your seat listening to me, guys, because you're not typing anything. I feel like you're all really keenly listening to me, which I really, really love. Thank you guys for that. But yes, I want to talk relevant topics. It's like immigration. I know I don't want to sound political about it. So we're just going to talk and touch a little bit of the immigration in Japan because it's changing. And why does it changing? You know, there are certain culture, perspective, laws that will come to play. So to disclose these things, these are all just information that I did gather. You know, it might have progress on information. You know, I might be slow on some of the information I'm going to share. So I would advocate and I would push you guys to do your own research, cross-reference everything I said, and do not take anything of what I would be saying in face value, okay? It's just an idea for you guys to ponder. And again, how much bad apples, rotten people that are pieces of poop in the world can ruin it for everyone. You know, in the game, you know, you go in a server, you know, it's good gamers, and then one cheater, just because they're so they're suck at the game, they have to rely on a cheat. it'll be ruined for a lot of people in the server. For all of us that are gaming. The game that are really good. Just because of one. So those are the topics that I do want to explore. Another one is the ratchet culture. Being squammy. The certain culture or certain observation that growing up in the Philippines as a child, I feel like I do get to observe, and how it kind of like not how can I say, how did it guide me on what I want to choose for me. And another one, the LBH, loser back home, that term, what does it mean? People who doesn't want to follow rules on certain country just because, they want that country to adjust to their needs and they're the foreigners, certain things like that. And just to disclose it again, Japan is not against foreigners. We welcome foreigners as long as you're a good foreigner. So let's just keep it that way. So wow, Tony, that's cool. What is cool? Let me see. Okay, what does Tony says? Hi Tony, good to see you, brother. And she's not a girl who misses much. And Brucey from the Walrus. And yes, I take care of an 84-year-old Japanese American named Seiichi Miyamoto. Oh my gulay, that's private information. Ayan, I hope that's not a real name. Ayan, wow, Tony, that's cool. And we're just listening closely. Oh, I hope so. So, to start this conversation about this viral video, as probably some of you guys do not know, ayan, or some of you know, guys, Japan is stereotypically a clean country. We take pride on our cleanliness in Japan. So when you put out garbage, there's certain rules and regulations that you have to do as a citizen, as a foreigner, as someone who lives in Japan and have to throw garbage. You have to follow the rules, and there are rules provided for every single individual in Japan. If you get an apartment, that's the first thing that they would tell you. What time, what day, how to throw garbage, and so on and so forth. So in this viral video, okay, I have I don't want to be copyrighted, guys. But if you can actually... Yes, if you can, if you can scroll Facebook, especially on Facebook, because this viral video I saw on Facebook, and I found it at first. I'll just go through how I found it. I found it because the caption for the reels is two Pinays getting in a fight in Japan. Well, obviously, if it's a girl fight, if it's a cat fight, you know, sometimes you're just gonna have those days. Oh, what kind of fight? Especially in Japan, because Japan is not really, it's not really normal to have like fist fight or cat fight outside. It's not something like in the Philippines. When I get home, especially on my hometown, oh my god, it's like every week there's gonna be fight, and it's interesting in that way. So I watched it, and then eventually I stumbled onto this video where, okay, let me get this to you guys. But hell yeah, ayan, KG and True Facts and two TJ, ayan, otsukare-sama, just popping in for a second before I head out into this rain to get Mika. Hope all is well and love the hairstyle change. Oh, thank you. I know, right? Ayan, thank you guys. Ayan, arigato for noticing, TJ. Ayan, especially it's been a while since I get to hang out with you. So the compliment, totally taking it. Arigato. So to continue this conversation, guys, ayan. So, let's see if I could. So, like this, guys, if you go and just type gomi girl. Gomi means garbage in Japanese. But this is like all over. This is all over. So I cannot escape. So I was like, let's see what it is, you know. So it's all over the place. And the story for this one is this girl, ayan, this girl is basically a content creator, you know, on Facebook, on TikTok. And they put out this whole thing where she is trying to fight, you know, she is at the top of her lungs shouting at an old man, you know. And because of the video, it has an old man in it, you know. I feel like I didn't have much time, to be honest, guys, to edit it out. And I don't want to put faces of Japanese because I know the law in Japan. So this girl basically is fighting for the old Japanese. It's supposedly 81-year-old Japanese guy, because the guy saw her putting trash, ayan, in this garbage. Okay, so the garbage in Japan looks like this. It would always have a net on top of it. Why? Because we have tons and tons of crow or raven. You know, for some people that doesn't think that it's a crow, because there's like competition. Is it a crow or is it a raven? It's a Japanese crow. So if you don't put that net, crow will basically take every garbage out of that plastic, and it'll be like chaos. You know, you have to like clean it at the end of the day. So the old guy basically kind of like called her out. Okay, this girl called her out for throwing the garbage, because there's a rule that if you throw garbage, you have to put it from here, not from here. Okay, because if you put it here, you have to leave the net and then you put the garbage there. But the problem in there is, sometimes if it's too much garbage, it might flow down, and the garbage under it in that type of net where you can see the not allowed sign, it will overflow and will go out in the road. So that's where the rule is. On top of that, guys, ayan, on top of that, this girl, ayan, on top of that, in this garbage, okay, in this garbage, there's a sign. Okay, there's a sign that's written in there. And to remind you guys, the sign is in Japanese. But to also remind and fast forward the context for this, okay, this girl is supposedly a veteran in Japan, which means stayed a long time. If we have expat in the Philippines, we have expat in Japan that are Filipinas. Get what I'm saying, guys? So, and also her job is caregiver. If you are a caregiver in Japan, it's automatically I'm not quite sure because I'm not a caregiver, but you have to read and write, you know, at least some knowledge to read and write kanji. And when I saw the sign in there, which is this one, it's not a hard kanji to read. And the sign says, make sure that if you throw your garbage, make sure to put it here. From here and not from here. Okay? That's the rule. And it was written in sign. So, the chaos started when this girl started yelling from the top of her lungs. Okay, from the top of her lungs, using like bad words in Tagalog and in Japanese to this old man that called her out. Okay, and then she keeps saying like, this is in video, everything is in video, as if what she was fighting for is the correct way. And this is where the context of this story comes to play. Okay, we have rules for a reason. This is in general. Okay, A lot of us has that feeling of, I want to be me. I'm going to do what I want, blah, 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 and shit like that. But remember, we live in a society, okay? Every corner and every factor of our life is built with rules. ¿Por qué? Because we are going to be animals at the end of the day if there's no rules. That's where all the chaos comes from. No standards, no rules. Only one. This is what I think, and this is what Japan is pretty much. I don't know if you know the culture of Japan characteristic-wise. It's not for everyone, but it's more of like, if you know that character, mostly Japanese have that strong character like that. It's kind of like black and white sometimes. There's no excuses. It's either this or that. There's no in between. If there's rules, you follow the rules. That's why as a gaijin or as a foreigner, there sometimes comes a play where there's like a gaijin flag, they called it. A foreigner flag. Because if you are a foreigner, sometimes you're going to have a loophole of like, oh, okay, you don't know. Okay. They'll give you that leeway. Japanese will give the benefit of the doubt. But if they know that you're just full of excuses and you're not even trying to say sorry for a bad behavior, and you have the audacity to gaslight or do that, like super, it's ratchet. It's like, I even asked my mom, it's like, mother, because she's Filipina, I don't want to talk about this because I don't want it to be, I don't want you guys to understand that I'm trying to belittle or badmouth my Filipinas, because there are people out there that would just stick on what I'm saying because I'm trying to say something bad about a Filipina. It's not that. It's the bad behavior that I'm calling out. And this Filipina even says to the video, because in that story, in that whole chaos and commotion, there's another Filipina that comes into the picture, which is this Filipina. So you have images, guys. So this Filipina basically come into the picture because she was asked, in her story, she was asked by a Japanese couple to help because a Filipina is having this commotion from the top of her lungs, like super loud. And if you've seen and if you've known how a Filipina can be angry, if you know a wrath of a woman, that kind, okay? So she came out and explained, these are the rules, blah, 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 and stuff like that. Very calm, and obviously, if you watch the video, and I hope you do, in the video, it's excuse after excuse. This girl, she put it really under, which in the sign says, you put the garbage from here, not from under. On the top, there's a sign, And then she keeps saying she's a veteran, she's been living in Japan, she knows the rules, but she's pretty new in that particular area. She just, moved in there. It's not an excuse. For the most part, garbage are the rules of how to throw it is pretty much generic or universal all over Japan. It's just a matter of what day you have to throw it and how is it going to be thrown, where is it going to be thrown, and if there's a sign there, and if you're really trying to debate and trying to fight that you've been in Japan for a long time, then why can't you understand that simple thing, And there's no excuse. She even had the excuse well, my shoulder hurts. It's so hard to put it like that, But if someone is out there, or if that old guy, things like that, you don't have to have this whole commotion. But I think for the most part, I'm saying these things kind of harshly on the bad behavior, because at the end of that commotion, she put out a video and she was crying because she got the threshold. She got the threshold of supposedly 300,000 followers or something. I don't know about that on Facebook, because of the garbage incident. When I found that out, yeah, I need to talk about this. So many of us content creators are getting swallowed by the system because of the clout, because of the clicks and the views, because of the money that comes with it, that we would sell out, that we will be wretched, that we will be a nuisance, and we will be a bother to people. And it's not even your own fucking country. This is usually, like, I don't like that immigration in Japan is so hard. Because there's tons of kids out there that are fathered by a Japanese or mothered by a Japanese, that if they don't follow a certain process, they won't even be Japanese at all, because it's so closed system. But it's there because there are bad apples like this that ruin it for every good people who wants to live here. And that's kind of like the message I want to put out. It could hold for like LBH, loser back home, who would go to country and then have the audacity, no self-awareness, to understand the culture, and they would always go to the personal, what they know of, what are the rules in their country, with the fact that it's not even your country. It's like, I don't get this entitlement. Where is this coming from? I just don't, especially if I see it from a fellow Filipina, which I know how it is hard to live in the Philippines. To have an entitlement like that is so gross. If I know that from an elite person, and I know I'm giving excuses, but there's factors. We're gonna give benefit of the doubt depending on the context. Some elite people, some people who didn't grow up, like in that kind of like world, they don't know anything sometimes, and vice versa. People that comes from poverty would not know anything from that kind of world. But I'm pretty sure that it's common sense that if you go to any country, you have to follow their rules. Now, what I'm asking is, why does people do not follow rules? That's my question. Why? Just why? Ayan. But anyways, guys, let me go back to the chat. Hey, aggressively, good to see you. Looks beautiful, ICEE. Oh, thank you, arigato. And hey, TJ from admin. And there's something Mr. told me about Japan. He said Japanese people do not like overweight people. They see overweight people as lazy. Yes, we talk about that. It's no shaming. There's no judging. If you want that to be you, do you, boo-boo. But it's just a matter of like, there are certain factors. It's like being fat or being obese is something that whether we like the fact or not, whether we like the reality or not, if you start from a petite body, you don't have underlying condition, you've never been in anything, you are sane, you are normal, and then from there you get to like obesity and morbidly obese. What happened to those gaps? What happened to those, moments where you go look at yourself, where your pants doesn't fit you anymore, where your pants suddenly going bigger and bigger, the sizes are bigger and bigger. What did you do about it? That's the logical, harsh, harder way of thinking of what Japan is. Because I've told you guys, Japan is very nice. But if it just comes to real and real talk, they're hard, they're built tough, kind of way. It's just a matter of like, what context are we talking about? TJ from Blizz, and I love ravens. They are so intelligent. And supposedly, you can't own a raven, camel, or as a pet just because they are that smart. Ooh. I have a story about crows actually. And gorgeous Sissy Koy! Ay, oh my gulay! Ayan, Wishy Koy, you're in the house. I'm sorry guys if I didn't see you on the spot, but Amy, Kian's vlog. Oh, that's the viral one on Facebook. Yes! So fellow Filipinas, Amy, Wishiko, you're here, admin. If you know this story, the basura girl in Japan, please pitch in your thoughts and perspectives. And kung meron kayong mga impormasyon na hindi ko alam o nakalimutan kong saliksikin o hindi ko nakita o nakalimutan ko o mga pagkakamali sa aking impormasyon, ayan, sabihin nyo lang sa akin dyan sa baba. O, diba? Ayan. I'll be gladly can translate, in English as well if it's more comfortable to speak in Tagalog, guys. And Wishy from Blizz, and hi Blizz. You'd wish hi. Oh, my gulay, that's color yellow. Ay, my gulay. Si ate nandito pa rin pala sa aking pes. Ayan, hola, thank you, Blizz. With that being said, this is for you. Arigato gozaimashita.
Filipina soul, she's so fly, got a full control. Arate, oh my gulay, whole vibe sweet like a parfait. Fitness queen with a mind so real, speaks the truth but she keeps it chill. Kakoy style with a cute little twist, when she shows up nobody can resist. I see.
Arigato, and to Anthony Cardone Jr. Ayan, thank you for subscribing to YouTube. Arigato gozaimashita. Ayan, thank you guys, and I do see that as well, TJ. Ayan, arigato. Let me see, what is that jewel? Ayan. Atsukare samadeshita. Ayan, good work. Thank you. Arigato. Kawaii. I like that. I like jewels, guys. I love it. I'm so excited when I finally get it. Like in Japan, when we finally get it. And where's this stuff? And guys, we are still on the giveaway for this coming Monday or Sunday for you in the West, guys. If you want to win the giveaway for DTF with ICEE FIT, please do type I am DTF. This one, guys. This one. I am DTF, exactly like that, in the chat, and you have a chance of winning. And if you win at the end of this stream, please let me know your email account for the account that you're going to watch the live private live stream that is DTF with ICEE FIT and the DTF Crew, o diba? And that is our, yes, apply now, guys. I'm on Buy Me a Coffee. Avail your spot. It's a monthly 4 lessons, yes, once a week lesson with ICEE FIT. Diba? Ayun. Oh, we are good. And hey, you'd wish from admin and garbage out. Oh, diba? The walrus. Thank you so much from admin and mustaganda admin. And eto, masama pakiramdam. Ikaw, kumusta? So, pagaling ka admin, ha? Ingat-ingat dyan. Yung viral sa Facebook, yes, and 16 likes. Thank you, guys. 24 more to go. What the fuck? Her gems. Yes, like this one. I like it. O, diba? This is from TJ, guys. O, otsukare-sama deshita. Arigato. Ayan. Thank you, thank you. Sup, Blizz? Long time no chat. And hi, TJ. YouTube's answer to Twitch bits. O, diba? Can I actually get that? I've never had affiliated on Twitch yet. But I think you can actually do bits and something. I'm so bad at Twitch. Like the system, my brain can't pick it up. And dinala niyo yung ugaling kalye sa Japan eh. Right? Yeah, this is from also a Filipina, guys. Kian's vlog is also a fellow content creator, guys. So make sure to check her out. I think this is it. Ayan, I hope naipot answers. And hindi ko napanood yan. Oh my gulay, admin. And they gave me some at some point, but they're expire August 1. Yes, guys, if you are new, you can avail free gems, like 50 and so gems, I think, and spend it with me, guys. You can also hype this live if you watch it on replay. I would appreciate that, guys. And let's see, K. I think this one. Is it this one? Ayan, Kian. And hey, Kian, good to see you. And the walrus says, blackbirds singing the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. You will only waiting for this moment to be. Oh my gulay, poetic walrus. O, diba? Brought to you by Walrus 9. And thank you. Good work indeed. I did good work. Did you like that? Admin from Kian. Oh, that's adorable, right? You like it? One more time. Let's do it. Ay! Otsukare-sama deshita. Arigato. Ayan. On the phone app, you click on the backs. Yes, guys. So this, thank you, Felipe. So, on the phone app, if you're on the phone right now, ayan, click on the box at the bottom of the chat. There's a gift mark in there. I think it's beside the $sign. And then you can have a free gems if you're first time. And then you can avail that on your favorite content creator. And hey, Amy, but if they're on vertical or like on horizontal, they might not get it. But if they're doing the vertical live stream, they would definitely get all that. It's like on Twitch. Or if you're not familiar with Twitch, if it's on vertical live stream, it will show. But because I'm an OBS, and I want the jewels to be shown because it's cute like that. Like, I really loved it. So, I did try to make it on the screen as well. So, thank you for appreciating. And hi, Admin Chan. TJ, thank you so much. Admin, hi. From Amy. Wow, a table dance. Ooh la la. And I miss this cute voice. Oh my gulay, who's cute? Who has a cute voice? This one, Kia. Ayan, this cute voice. Nya. Ayan. O, diba? Nya. Oh, arigato! Oh my gulay, 10 meals more! Arigato! Please, thank you. With that being said, this is for you. Thank you. Arigato. Gozaimashita. Thank you so much. And maulan din dito, admin. Oh, here today, before I did live stream, I'm hearing the thunderstorm. I don't know if we're gonna have typhoon. And oh my god, happy 10 months, TJ Ramen. Oh, there's another 100 jewels. How many jewels equals one admin dance? Oh, with this member for 10 months, and then a jewels, ayan, and then 101 microphone. Oh my gulay. With that being said, eto, chotomate, where is it? Hold on. Ayan. Happy 10 months. DJ. Arigato. And of course, yes, admin chan no dance. Chotomate. と、新しいある。違う。ちょっと待って。Sorry guys, that's not admin. Hold on, there's admin. This one. Ayan, diba? That's for you, TJ. Arigato. This one's new, right? Yes. And Felipe, from Wishy. Wait, no. What is it? No. Hold on. What is the no? Why didn't I get the 10 jewels? Ayan. And Kian, arigato. And this one too, another one. Ayan. This one for admin. I like it. Ayan. And eto, thank you, Blizz. Felipe G from Blizzard. And good admin need talaga mag-ingat, indeed. And thank you, Kian. How you doing, Kian? Eto, and dancing. How you been, bro, TJ? This one is new to me. And hope everything is smooth out, or at least heading in that direction. And TJ and Kian still dancing, and same man, going through the process of heading back stateside. Oh, so is it really like that like you really have to go back to the state? Ayan. But Mike and Venus is in the house. Ayan, Mike. Ayan, please type mine for everyone to see you, because I know Mike and Venus is streaming before I started the stream. So not sure if you're still streaming, but if not, thank you for being here. Oh, diba? Hola to you and to Venus. So when are you coming back to Philippines as well, Mike and Venus? So again, we are in this conversation of these two Filipina who are at it. So the progress of the story so far, and as I've said, disclosing, there are informations that I probably don't know. What I'm just sharing you guys are the ones that I get to gather, for the amount or the short amount of time that I found this one. Oh my god, I like that! There's a Jules Ramen. Why is it not showing on my OBS? Ayan, but wait, hold on. Why is it not showing? It's supposed to be showing. I want my jewels. I want my jewels back. Okay, fine. I found it. Hold on. Yatta! Ayan! Arigato! Ramen. My head become ramen. There's another one. What's this one? Ooh, hello. Ayan. And ramen, moikai. Ramen. Oh, I'm a ramen head. I have a ramen head, guys. Ayan. Thank you, guys. Thank you, KG. Arigato. And I'm here in Lebanon for vacation, Miss Icy. Wow. Sana all. Oh. How's the Lebanon? Is it nice over there in Lebanon? Ayan. Hold on. Why is it not doing that? Okay. Eto, time I am DTF to enter the drawing for a free workout with ICEE. Yes, it is going to be a free trial workout, guys. So you know what you're up to. Mike and Venus, it's badly operating OBS. I know, right? It's so late. It's like in the OBS it's late, so I have to manually go back to browser to make sure that I received it. But right now I received it, so I'll just have to constantly refresh it. And it's happening come September. Mika's gonna stay here though. Oh, so she's not going with you in the States. And hey, I love your hairstyle. Danny, Go back, Danny Gel. You're on YouTube. Hola, hola. Thank you, Odepa. Yes, I'm trying, I'm not too girly when it comes to hair. So I'm just trying to whim it out, try to make sure that I'm presentable with you guys. KG Money, thank you so much. And sorry, back to the bushes for me. Oh my gulay. You guys like bushes more than me. Oh my god, Felipe. I'm hurt now, Charot. Maybe only the animated ones show. No, I think it's more on the browser. I think OBS is having hard time refreshing it. And Danny Kovac from admin, and never mind, it what? And admin, hey, ayan. So you find us in YouTube. So we're talking about these Filipinas. Ayan, Danny. Ayan. And so the progress of the story is, so this Filipina, guys, okay, where is it? Okay. So this Filipina, and this Filipina basically from the top of her lines is, as other Filipinas in the chat states, that it does really, like, she's expressing the ratchet culture of the Philippines. She's screaming at the top of her lungs with an old man. And let me just talk about these things, about the old men, old woman. I feel I come from a generation, or I come from, especially in the Philippines, knowing what the culture is in the Philippines, we have a strong core, as I know, to respect our elders. Knowing the old man that she was fighting to, or having a commotion with, as an 81-year-old, and I get it. There are old people out there that are as grumpy as fuck, and you just want to really, like, go at it. But for me, I always find it, they're old. They're old, you're young. If you're young, if you think you have more patience, and if you think they're in the right, why do you have to fight? Why do you have to disrespect someone? It doesn't even matter if it's like old, young, whatever. Like the conversation, and I get it. Sometimes there are just people that will trigger you. And this is the point of accountability. And she didn't do that. So obviously, this girl talked about the side of her story regarding the conversation. She was very calm. She's not trying to, and she was basically belittled by this girl because this girl was telling her, why is she siding with the Japanese? She should be siding with her fellow Filipina. And this is where the standards comes to play for me. Not because it's the same thing with a lot of things in the world. Not because you're the same race, not because you're the same blood, not because you're if it's wrong, it's wrong. And coming from the Philippines, I do get a glimpse of that, because in the Philippines, there are certain factors that comes to play when it comes to culture. Blood will always be thicker than water, meaning your family will always comes first before anything else. Whether they did bad shit crazy, it doesn't matter because it's family. Growing up, I've seen that play, and I'm not saying every culture, every family, every person in the Philippines are like that, but there's a strong sense of family where you're gonna get to protect each other even if they're at fault. I've always find it very, very wrong. I get it. There are certain comes to factor, and being a mother, I could actually understand the feeling of that. But when it's wrong, it's wrong. It needs to get fixed. it needs to get right. And it's not about like you think it's right. There are certain rules in the society. There's rules. It's not about your life. It's about how to keep the peace. How can we coexist with each other? It's that factor in. You cannot always have the thinking that you want to be yourself all the time, because it is not realistic. You can be ratchet, yes. I'm guilty of, I'd rather interact with people who are ratchet, because growing up in the Philippines, I find ratchet, as they called it, squammy, because they're real. Growing up, it just feels real for me. They're talking, they have this freedom of speech going on. They would say anything they want. They don't think about the repercussions of the words they're saying. They're just being true to themselves. There is a wonderful authenticity comes to play with that. But we live in a society that has rules. You can be who you are in your house. You cannot be like that in any other place. I love cursing. I curse a lot. And even if I cursed here on YouTube talking to you guys, this is way less than I do in my normal life. Because I try my hardest, but because I also come from the feeling of we're just friends here. We're just people talking. It's nothing really professional space of like, I'm the teacher, you're the student. It's nothing like that. It's just an interaction. So sometimes, it's not an excuse. I could get better at that. But I also want you guys to see who is ICEE Fit. Who is me. I don't want you to be like, one time or like at some point, if I do a meet and greet and then suddenly I'll be too cursive in person, you're going to be shocked. I don't want that. I just want you to know I am like this, and I'll be more than probably like this. The more I'm comfortable with you, the more cursive, or not cursive, the more, it's not cursive. Cursive is cursive. Like the more foul mouth I can be. But it doesn't mean in a professional space, like my work, my day job as a professional, like as a personal trainer, I don't use these words. You use certain words to make sure that you are professional. You cannot be ratchet. If you want to have a good conversation, if you want a person at the other end to understand you completely, you have to be in a calmer way. Because if you come aggressive, depending on who you're talking to, the more sensitive they are, the more it could cause a fight. And with this girl knowing that she's doing this for clout, rather than thinking and be aware that what she did is wrong and just be apologetic about it. It will never happen again. I'm sorry. You caught me, blah, blah, blah. My shoulder hurts. I didn't do this. This is one time. Apologize. Nothing like that. She just escalated where she wants to prove that she's correct. Where is the correctness in there? I can't understand. The whole point is, she doesn't want to follow the rules. She wants it to be an exception for her in a country that is not hers. That is, older people should be respected and taken seriously, but they are not always right. I find it comforting with me, belonging from a younger generation. Like when I see older people and they really pisses me off because they're just really like, those types, the ones that you cannot just really, really tolerate. I just always think they must have had it tough. I know it's kind of like, depending on who's listening right now, but like sometimes there are just people out there, they can't take it, you know. They're not strong mentally, they're not strong emotionally, you know. They've reached a point where it's either they hate everything or they would love everything, or they'll be just wanted to be left alone. There's multiple characters of people out there. And this is why sometimes I feel, why do people keep insisting or keep trying and pretending to be somebody they are not? It's so weird for me when the whole essence of being alive is, at least in my opinion, is to find your people. I think there's a really, really high correlation of why people want that. It's almost like a necessity for some to feel that they belong to something, or they belong to someone or somewhere, some group, whatever it is. Because of that, that whole analogy of it. In my book, they usually speak from a place of genuinely wanting what's best for us and society. And yes, and unfortunately, not a lot of people are a very good communicator. Not everyone can actually express what they want to say, exactly what they want to imply. Not everyone even know how to. They might be saying the wrong words, but if you can really, really look into it, they might using the foul words out there, but the message of what they were saying is really, really raw and relevant. But because all of us humans have our own trauma, our own baggage that we accumulated for our lifetime, there's a lot of people that doesn't want to deal with it. They just want to live life to the fullest, be happy and all of that, without really realizing the things that they do, the choices they are making. Why are they where they at in their life? If you're happy, good for you. And I'm pretty sure if you've reached that, it's because of tons and tons of hours of thinking of the right choice or the right path for you in your life. You're taking your life seriously, but at the same time, you find the balance to have it with fun. ICEE, cursing? Never. Oh, yeah, I don't curse. And I really struggle to express myself in real life properly. Yeah, and this is one of the things that I do pushed with people, like with typing, with texting. Like in Japan, we have this culture where, like, when people are learning to speak English, they cannot really talk and express what they wanted to say, but in writing, in written form, oh my god, they're really good. Like it's almost like different characters because they're good in writing, but when they gonna express it in words, it doesn't go. You won't receive the message. But through writing, they can be like freely, So it's all about, like what are the things you want to get better at? And if you suck at one thing, if you're not good at something, this is your weakness. How are you making sure to kind of like make your life better, even though at one point or like one factor of your life, this is a weakness that you can't excel at, you cannot excel at? What are the things you want to alternate it with? Those are the things that I think for all of us should ponder, once in a while. Because you cannot just give up, or you cannot just really always say, I can't. I think that two word is becoming a pet peeve of mine, because we are already limiting ourselves once we say we can't. Of course, we can't fly. I get that. But there are certain things in life that we can, but we just choose that we cannot. So at the end, you're just limiting yourselves. We're just limiting ourselves. So stop saying you can't. A little bit of dilulu can help. Say you can and make sure that you're working towards whatever that can you want to achieve. But guys, I'm going to go on a quick breaky. So don't go anywhere. Get your water, snacks, whatever it is, because we're still going to talk about these two Filipinas that is gone wild in Japan and more relevant topics that I want to explore and get deep with. So I'll be right back for more.
Human beings fascinate me. No pity parties, accountability. ICEE is her name. She spit that flame from Tokyo to the world. ICEE is her name. You fascinate me. No pity parties, accountability. ICEE is her name. She spit that flame from Tokyo to the world. ICEE is her name. ICEE is her name. Yeah. Man, child lessons. Tell it like it is. Mentally, emotionally, sexually fit. Her spirit steady. Her voice is proof. It don't matter where you're from. It feels in your roots. She shine bright, but the message don't fade. She's building on the mic with the wisdom she laid. Not chasing trends, just keeping it fit. Every single word got the fire that's lit. Real gon' connect everywhere the same. Human beings fascinate. No pity parties, accountability. ICEE is her name. She spit that flame from Tokyo to the world. ICEE is her name. Oh, yeah.
Yes, I'm back, guys. Ayan. So I am back. Where did we stop? Much easier over the internet. So how is it like? How is it like over the internet? I always find it, interesting. To kind of like segue for a bit. Okay, commercial break, guys. Commercial break. But I find it interesting when people create multiple characters online. Have you interact with those types of people, Danny? Because it's so easy. That's how we have those catfish. Or in the stream, within 5 years of streaming, guys, and upcoming, ayan, this coming Saturday, it's going to be my treat day, guys. So make sure that you are subscribed so you can treat with moi and my special guest for that night. And it's also my celebration for my mother bells and also to my only princess niece. Ayan, so two the important ladies in my life is celebrating their birthday. So join me on Saturday. But anyways, when it comes to online, I find it interesting when you get to hear stories, or even for myself, being online for 5 years and streaming, you get to kind of get a glimpses of people, how they build character online. But then in person, they're not really like that. And I think back in the day, you only hear it with certain celebrities, like the celebrities. Mainstream, not YouTuber, nothing like that, or online presence, like a real A-list celebrity. Like, how much we kind of like not knowing their private life, but at the same time, because they're actresses and actors. So for me, when it comes to online world, it's so weird that some people treat it as if it's a celebrity kind of way, which is weird. It's still weird for me. I still can see it that way, and I probably wouldn't understand that kind of, creating a character, basically lying who you are online. I just don't understand what's behind it. I feel like I understand, but really cannot. I cannot comprehend it. Like, why? For what? It's almost like, people that cheat in the game. It's like, why do you cheat? It doesn't make sense to me. It's like, why would you cheat in a game? It cuts the challenge. Who cares if you are not good at the game? That's the challenge. Be good at it. Period. In fitness, if you cannot lift at a certain kilos, then be good at it. It takes time, but you'll get there if you want to. Just don't be delusional about it, like with me. For a little girl like me, I wouldn't be delusional and tell that I want to lift this kind of heavy if my body is limited to it. It's just unrealistic. So there's the line, for being delusional and being realistic. So yes, to go back to the story. So this Filipina, the progress is, so they had a fight. The other Filipina, which is the calmer, the person who was helping out, making sure that each other end, basically a third party, a negotiator, making sure. But this girl doesn't want to hear it. She has one excuses after excuses. And after the fact that the whole video got viral, so I think her Facebook account, because a lot of people, when you do certain things like that, which is kudos at the end of the day, at the end of the day, hold on guys, chotto mate. Sorry, too many commercials.
Human beings fascinate me. No pity parties, accountability. ICEE is her name. She spit that flame from Tokyo to the world. ICEE is her name. You fascinate me. No pity parties, accountability. ICEE is her name. She spit that flame from Tokyo to the world. ICEE is her name. ICEE is her name. Child lessons, tell it like it is. Mentally, emotionally, sexually fit. Her spirit steady, her voice is proof. It don't matter where you're from, it feels in your roots. She shine bright, but the message don't fade. She's building on the mic with the wisdom she laid. Not chasing trends, just keeping it fit. Every single word got the fire that's lit. Real gon' connect, everywhere the same. Human beings, fascinating. No pity parties, accountability. ICEE is her name. She spit that flame from Tokyo to the world. ICEE is her name. Oh, yeah.
Okay, guys. Sorry, guys, for that. Such a long time. Okay. Eto. Man. Let's go back to the chat. Let's see. What's your advice for getting better at expressing ourselves with words? Practice. That's what I would say. Practice it. Especially, I think for first is like, if you have someone that you can talk freely, someone that you can trust, because trusting is such a big word that a lot of people doesn't want to give. So that's something that I think, first of all, need to be established. Like, you are allowing yourself to give at least a little bit of trust with people, so you can find someone where you can freely, practice expressing yourself, to ponder thoughts. And this is why I say, ICEE FIT is here, guys. Practice with me. I know it's by writing, but sometimes I do open panel. As long as you don't implicate yourself trying to tell every little thing, like private stuff, I don't really like that. Do not say things that you are uncomfortable with, but at least recognize and acknowledge that you have to get out a little bit of your comfort zone so that you can explore a little bit about yourself. So first of all, if you have someone, it would be an easier ride or an easier journey if you can do that. If not, ICEE FIT, Thursday, Saturday, expressed it with me through writing. And maybe read it out loud. What you write, read it out loud. Who gives a shit if you're the only person out there watching me right now? Who would hear you and who would even know that you're doing this? So I would always say that. Practice with me. Because expressing yourself, it needs vocabulary. I get it. We have native language. We have our native tongue. But even the people who have their own language, grew up with one country, 100%, not half like me, they even have problems with expressing themselves. So everyone has that problem. Everyone is a child. Everyone is immature at some point. So it's very important that you understand this certain mechanics. And okay, I'm gonna read that one as well. Just let me do this real quick. Tomate, guys. Work stuff, guys. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, guys. So, eto. Some people just can't be understood. Asking why they do some of the shady things they do is a question you may never get a full answer to. And I think, like, you are entitled to your own opinion. That's kind of like a famous thing to say. You're also entitled to your own choices. That's for you. Each of us has that freedom to choose for yourself at some point of your life. When you become an adult, you have that free will to choose any path you're willing to take. So, if you are not being understood, it's one of the unpopular saying where you don't understand me. And I always say, I'm going to include myself in this one. Did we make ourselves understood? Like, did we make it or do our own due diligence to make sure that we could be understood? That we find ways. Teachers do that. They would have all these things. Good teachers will find ways, and they will find a way to make sure that every student will learn from them. What makes it different than you wanting to be understood? So if you are not being understood by the people around you, it starts to look within yourself and make sure that you're doing the best way possible. And all the vocabulary in the world, you get to understand different perspective, different analogy in life, so that you can express it. And this is why interaction, social skills are very important, because you need to know how to read a room. You need to know how to read body languages. And it will take time for some people, especially with people that have an underlying condition, that are not equipped to even understand it the way we do. If I could give my younger self one piece of advice, it'd be stop trying to understand the people who wronged me and just distance myself from them. Yes. And a lot of people forget about that. You don't have to explain yourself if you don't want to. But be accountable of that choice. Do not say that no one understands you if you don't try. And that the only person who would know how much you try is you. And if you are in the point where, in my own way, in your own opinion, you've tried your best and no one understands you, walk away, because it might not be your people. It might not be your tribe. It might be your person. There's so many people in the world. There's so many countries to choose from. Find you. And thank you, admin. Keep talking and expressing yourself. Find your voice and try to speak from the heart. And hola, Felipe. And hello to everyone will be in BG listening at work. I always missed you on Sunday. Sorry about that. Richard and Timmy. But hola to you guys. A couple that you'll be watching this coming Saturday, guys. Chasing Tail Outdoors and Kwentong Buhay at Iba Pa. Hey, Chasing Tail from admin. So yes, expressing yourself. And in this, to go back to our story, to our viral story, is like, there's no excuse. The trigger. Let's just say this girl was triggered, was the way she explained herself, the side of the story after it went viral, after a lot of people are basically canceling her out in that word of online world, canceling her out after receiving the threshold that she wants, and she's been thankful for that nuisance of a video that become her threshold, her way to reach the threshold, which is really, really gross. And look, I don't really like saying this, but this is where I say standards comes to play. And I know not everyone will agree in this opinion of mine. Okay. Being a content creator, and as much as I want to say this proudly, I'm a content creator, I can't. Because I know a lot of people that put tons of work behind their creation on what we are watching right now, this YouTube platform. I can't even tell myself that I am that, because I know and I'm aware of how much effort a lot of content creators out there, the same as us, people who made it, the big ones like Zoom to Thailand, it's like their production is on a different level. Okay, so what was my thought process? Okay, let's go back to the standards. Okay, this is the standards that I'm trying to say, is like, when you're a content creator and your way of getting the threshold is by bothering people by what we know. And I'm trying to make excuses for these people, believe me, because I want to believe that everybody has a voice. Everybody has, whatever they want for their channel. If they want clout, do you boo boo, do the clout thing. If you want views, you want clicks, yeah, do the most scandalous, most drama cells, toxic cells, sex cells, do that, all of those things. But one thing that I cannot see from the people that does this is accountability. It's like they're doing these nuisance things that tell me I'm tripping if I'm the only one that thinks this is nuisance. This is bad. If someone is being bothered about the actions you are doing that has nothing to do with it, that's nuisance, right? Period. So you're making life inconvenient for someone else just so you can have a click and view. It's like that. It's like, look, as much as I want to say, do you boo boo, that's what you want. But where is the fucking accountability for these people sometimes when they get canceled, when they being called out for their bad behavior? Where's the accountability? Suddenly, they have so many excuses for themselves. And these are the people that get so much clicks and views. Don't get me wrong. I don't care. Like, my uploads only go to 23, not even 50 sometimes. And I put blood into it. I put effort into it. I'm not complaining because at the end of the day, I've done my job. This is what I want to put out. Call it integrity. But where is the standards? There's no standards. And a majority of people are going in that way. And a lot of viewers are following that way. It's like, I can't understand for the love of me. I mean, there are times and places like the ratchet culture. I love hanging out with ratchet people, whether you believe it or not. Yes, because they're real, they're raw, they're unfiltered. But in certain situations, I would want to expect that they have this formal way of dealing with people with default respect because we're all humans. You're not going to try to belittle someone just because they're not fitting your narrative. They're not as rich as you are. They are poor. These are the things that sometimes when I see it play out, even online, it's just like, what the... It's like, because in real life, it's not like that. But online, it's like that. And then people are taking it seriously. It's like, what's wrong? What did I miss? And then people are still complaining about things. It's like, is this how standards right now is? Something that is deemed to be stupid, idiocracy, deemed to be bad, are now being romanticized and fantasized and being done intentionally so that you can have the clicks and views. It's so weird. We're living in a weird timeline. And I really do understand it. I really do understand how greedy people can be. Corporation. They built all this marketing to make sure that the dumb ones, the people who cannot think for themselves, can follow that route. So if you're watching ICEE FIT, I really, really hope that you're doing your own due diligence to learn something every single day. Because if you want to be a parent, that's something that you need to be responsible about. And oh my gulay, what is this, KG Money? We appreciate all your hard work. Thank you. And you don't have to do this. I'm just saying, it's like the gravity, sometimes the standards that we let go in time. It's just so dumbfounding to me. But thank you about this, KG Money. Arigato, arigato. And I do see you, Lin Juan. Oh my gulay. Thank you, thank you. Without being said, I give you this, KG. Arigato, arigato. Which one? This one. Arigato. Arigato, arigato. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mwah. Thank you, thank you, thank you, KG. And of course to Lin Chuan as well. Arigato, arigato gozaimashita. I love and support ICEE FIT, and everyone should. She is the greatest. Ooh la la. Oh my gula. You guys are gonna make me blush. Ayan, but without being said, which one is yours? Ayan, hold on. Let me find something. Do I have something? Ayan. Which one? This one! This one! Ayan, this for you, Lintron.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like I impact or maximize how short I am in the video. Like my legs almost do not reach the pole on the other side. Ayan, and of course the grease of writer. Ayan, hola to you guys. Arigato. Thank you, Les, and to KG Money. Thank you so much. And this is for you, Lin Chua. Palo. Palo. Salute to Felipe, and what up, Grizzle Writer, my main man. Did you got 6 to 8 hours of sleep less? And W, which one is W? For the win. Ayan. And hey, Blizzard, how are you? Salute. And hey, admin, love you, T. Yes, admin is not feeling well today, Lin Chuan. So she needs tons and tons of hugs. Salute, bro. Les, doing good. Hope all is well with you. And very cute and flexible at the same time. Guys, I always say, when you know for yourself, and let's face it, we all gonna get old as long as you're a mortal person. And I already renounced my immortality. So I have to live life with you guys. We're gonna have to live our life. And flexibility is something even me as a personal trainer, because my goal back then is different than now. So I never really put too much effort on stretching. But now that I have more information, I've learned so much about stretching, I'm starting to get too in love with the stretching. I really do hope that you acquire DTF with ICEE FIT, guys, because I'm focusing with my DTF crew about stretching. I want them to fall in love with the stretching, because I know their body will thank them once they get to the point where every muscles will have pains and aches, joints will not be a good healthy joint, and you're gonna be thanking your body if you have flexibility, mobility, and stability more than the aesthetic. Because aesthetically, being fit, looking good in front of the mirror, in front of the person of your liking, that takes work. But when you fall in love with a routine, when you fall in love with fitness, that really goes easy. I just need 3 months of your time, and I really hope you're gonna be on board with me on this one. And your boy Richie Mac was here. Oh yes, let's zoom. Like Richie Mac was here earlier, you missed him. Les, palo, you late. I got 5. Oh my gula, another palo. Ayan. I hope Felipe got at least 6 hours. Hopefully 8 hours next time for Felipe. But in the bushes already. Hopefully he fallen asleep. Ayan. With the sound of my voice. Any stretching guides on the channel? Yes, we do have stretching. It's on my playlist, guys. And I even have like 2. There's actually 2 new recent uploads that it's titled, hold on guys, maybe I could show it to you guys. Let's see. Hold on. Let me bring it up. Eto. Okay. So, in my channel, guys, you can see, not this one. So, this one. Are you flexible enough to do this? And can you bend over? And this too is basically all about stretching, strength, mobility. So it's a follow along workout all together with explanations. What are the things that you have to make sure ishiki shinagara nanake? You have to be very, how do you say it in English? Like aware that you're activating that muscle, which we call mind and body connection in fitness. So once you get to that, and also in my playlist, guys, I know I have so much playlist, but I do have a playlist that's called, I'm gonna drop the link, guys, so you can just see it. I am do's and don'ts. I tackled the basics. I know some of you guys are probably already exposed to fitness, but there's nothing wrong and there's no embarrassing or embarrassment to go back to basics. Just making sure and checking that form, especially if it's been a while since you go back to basics. So make sure to check out my playlist. Nightbot already dropped its link. So saved it. Watch it later. It's Tagalog, some of it are Tagalog because I started to kind of like share it with my fellow Filipinos, but it's translated, it's subtitled in English, so you can follow along and you can hear me talking in a very deep Tagalog. Guys, it might be interesting for some of you. And let's see about this one. That bumblebee shirt will always be awesome. Oh, you like that one? Oh, okay. Let me give it to you again, KG Money. Okay, where is it? This is for you, KG.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, oh, diba? I like that. I like that bumblebee. Very comfortable. Ayan, we can get flexible with ICEE DTF. Oh my gulay. No, we can get flexible with ICEE FIT. Ganun. Ayan, Blizzard. Palo you, Blizzard, ha? Oh, really? Blizzard, he was live with ICEE? No, he did come to the chat. I wasn't on StreamYard today, but if I'm on StreamYard, I probably, like, come here, come up. But I know he's busy, so it's really wonderful. Especially with you guys. I know how busy you are. Like some of you are at work already. Some of you are probably like Felipe. Like sometimes I disturb his sleep pattern. Like thank you. I feel the love. And I really hope that I do deliver justice when you're with me, guys. That I made it a point that I can really entertain you. Even if it's just blabbing sometimes. It's so nice to just like sit, ponder, like take a breath and just listen. And then hopefully, because I ponder stuff, sometimes it could be dum-dums. But there's no stupid questions when it comes to life. Because it's just life. We're trying to just make it out here very, very come out of the other side all happy at the end of the day. Ayan. DTF, thank you guys. And Nightbot, also drop my link if you want to apply and avail the spot for this coming, like every Monday in Asia and Sunday in the West. You know, time is subject to change. As long as you can tell me what is time more appropriate to you guys, especially this coming months, I would be more like what's the word? Okay to open up my time so that I can actually cater to the needs of people who is going to avail this DTF with moi. And he just said, what up in the chat. Ayan. He said more than that. He said more than that. Please add. Admin, feel better. Dear, sending you love. He said more than the people I really want to interact in my chat as well. So kudos to Zoom to Thailand for, you know, it's really like, it's been, I don't think it's bad to say this, but it's almost like a given telltale stories after stories of people in this particular genre of things we do, like live streaming, being a content creator, being a YouTuber. You know, there are certain people that wouldn't look at you or wouldn't even try to visit your channel because it's either they're so big, they don't really have the time. But I always find it, for me, you know, this is what I believe in. If you really want to connect with people, you will find time. You know, it might not be as what you expect. You know, like if you give a lot of priority on giving time to someone and it's not being reciprocated the way you want it, but at the same time, you take everything that you can get from that person in the loving way or in the very, very, you know, it doesn't have to be love, like, you know, like it's just, you know, being part of the community, acknowledging the people that supports you and prioritize you to go and watch and follow and support, and they give that back, even just a little bit. That's pretty much rare sometimes in this line of, I don't know how you call it. This is not really work per se, but it could be work, especially if you're a monetized channel. It's work at the end of the day because you receive money from YouTube. So, you know, in all of its like logically speaking, it's kind of work, you know, because you received money compensation from what you're putting out. So at the end of the day, it's really nice when people can acknowledge your presence, especially from the people who already kind of like made it. You know, it's nice to be mentored by them. It's nice to be passed on the knowledge that they've acquired being who they are in this platform. I love that. I love that whole community vibe that I've never really explored in real life because I'm more of like me. I want to mind my own business. I don't like being told what to do. I don't like being part of any group. I'm me, just me. I want to be able to go from this to this to that to that. I'm so used to that. So when it comes to community-based, you know, YouTube made me learn a lot of things. And it's really nice to be able to have that realization why community is such a huge part of people's lives. You know, why is it very much advocate, or even as a child, you have to go to this club, which is kind of like community, because that's where you get support when everything fails. That's what community is for. So if you're not part of any community, if you're not even believing the power of what community is for, I hope if you stumbled into this channel, I hope I can get you that glimpse of what community can do if it's a good one. And I want to create a good one. I see. I've been talking on the phone with Richie Mac. Brother, talking for hours. Oh my gulay. Good for you, Les. And, okay, thanks, Blizzard. Anything tied on ICEE FIT is always... I love this whole honesty. I swear to God. I like it direct like that. Especially the color blue. Oh my God. When I visit, you know, when I had the time, and Richie Mac will be very, 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 very good to me and will be in there again. It's definitely blue. Okay, I'm gonna wear a blue just for you, Les. There's no stupid questions, but there are stupid people who ask questions. I think it's only stupid when they ask question and then they don't want to receive the answer. Facts. And Kamal, you're still here, Kamal. Ayan. So you're liking what I'm saying, Kamal. And Blizzard 100. I need my palo from ICEE FIT. She controls me. Boom boom. I love that. Actually, it's nice to think of that way. There's one. I don't remember this. I think it's a very it's a very dark humor kind of skit. I don't remember if it's a cartoon. Oh no, I get it. You know Sausage Party? Okay. This Sausage Party, guys. I think it's on Netflix or Hulu. This one, guys. Hold on. Let me show it to you. So you can, guys, kind of like relate. I'm pretty sure you'll get the gist. And this one, guys, the Sausage Party. I think this is where I've seen it. There's a part in this. Okay, I'm not gonna try to laugh. Okay, there's a part in one of the episode. They're controlling the person at the sausage. I know I'm laughing because I don't know if you're gonna find it cringy, weird, creepy. I don't know, but the sausage is controlling the person in the. Oh, I see. Stop the presses. I have news to tell you. Okay, what is it? Okay, I'm listening, Les. Ayan, I'm here. I'm catch up on the chat. I'm definitely here. So what is it? What are you wheeling? What is the news to tell me? I'm all ears right now before I talk what I want to say. Yeah, I'm waiting. Les. Okay, first of all, Ayan. Okay, first of all, I like this. Okay. Don't get me wrong, guys. I know some of you viewers. Ayan, you're not interacting with me, guys, anyway. So I'm gonna interact with who will interact with me in the chat. Okay, guys? Okay, what is the first of all? Yes, these are all capital, according to Richie Mac. If it's all capital, I have to be aware of it. Ayan, my son said he is coming to Japan. Oh my God, to meet me. Is it Zoom Fest too? Is that what it is? Les? Oh my gulay. Les kid is going to Japan. Richie Mac knows it as well. Nice. Ayan, why you not coming? Because of the condition. Cannot really travel for real. Ayan, next year. Oh, next year. Okay, so just keep me updated. Okay, Les? Ayan. So, I believe if it's your kid is good. No Zoom Fest. Okay. But I hope, like, I'm pretty sure it'll be uploaded, some of the footage. I'm not really quite sure the mechanics yet, but for you ICEE FIT, I'm gonna, like, if it's allowed to say some information about it, of course I'm gonna keep you up with the Zoom Fest, because this is my first time to actually be part of a, like like I would say this is a big event. I've been with streamers, like streamers event, but I wouldn't say it as big, like worldwide. People from different parts of the country, or at least in the West, is coming. It's not like that. We're just more on Japan based. And here is the other news. Oh my gulay. So guys, this is news from Linchuan 117. Ichi nana. Ayan. This is not something too private, ha, Les? Ayan. You're making me worry so much. Do not, guys, protect your privacy. Always going to say that. I would always tell you and remind you to not say private when it comes private. Your real name, your birthday, real stuff that people can exploit about you. Kind of sad though, and I haven't told Richie Mac yet. You're the first. Oh my gulay. I love being the first. And I saw my doctor yesterday. Good. And what did the doctor says? Everything good with you? Because if not, I'll follow you. Ayan. But, okay. So, keep the writing, okay, Les? I'm just gonna go with my segue. So, my segue, before I forgot, guys. So, the standards, rules, and coexisting. Something that if you want to live in Japan, is pretty much the core of what you have to understand. For the most part of Japanese, we follow rules. For a foreigner and for being half as me, I understand that there are rules in Japan. Believe me, there are rules in Japan that doesn't make sense. Logically, whatever it is. But it's the culture. The same goes. I don't think how many times other streamers, other content creators that is part of this whole genre of traveling and knowing, learning different cultures will tell you, respect people's culture. I get it. I've met many people in my 202 years of life. There are people who cannot understand and okay with that. Respect the culture, even if it's not yours. If you are going to live in a country that isn't yours, be accountable that you already basically allow that you have to follow the rules. You have to be part of that society, whether you like it or not. There is no good thing about us Japanese would cater and adjust to a particular person just because it doesn't work that way. Standards. And I don't want to sound political, but this is where I feel I am proud to call myself Japanese, because I feel the sense of when it comes to shit, people of Japan comes first. And I hope that goes for every country that you are part of. That your government will look at you and you first before everybody else. There's corruption, nothing political, exploitation. People who wants to go above and beyond just to get all the money in the world. It doesn't matter if you're gonna ruin people's lives. That is not something that is in Japan, is tolerated. We have our own nice being nice, being polite, letting you just pass through, letting you just like, okay, benefit of the doubt and that. But this is where bad apples, rotten people, is ruining it for everybody. Our immigration is changing as we speak. And dealing with people that are foreigner in this country, it's really, really saddening that you cannot really invite or at least be freely enjoy living in Japan if this is your place where you want to live, because of certain requirements that are sometimes so unrealistic, because we want to follow whatever other countries are doing. That is bad too, and believe me, I see the changes right now. And I really hope we stay true to ourselves here in Japan. Standards are standard. It sucks. Because I'm not gonna be here saying like I don't, like disobey rules sometimes. Of course I do. I'm human. I still sometimes think, oh, maybe it's okay. Well, there's exceptions to the rules. But when you get the consequence, especially the bad ones, be ready because you've done it. Do not celebrate. Do not support people that romanticize, fantasize, being a nuisance to people just for the clicks and whatever. Have standards. We have standards in the country. We have standards in society. We have standards in community. We have standards in our family, in our house, in person. Personal standard. Be selfish at some point and have standards for your own self even. Before you put standards on other people, on yourself first. Are you doing your job? Are you doing it the best way possible? If you're a parent, do not just be a parent, be a fucking good one. If you're a clerk, if you're a librarian, whatever job you are having right now, be the best one. And if every people can think like that, you know how good the world it can be? And I'm not gonna be like Jilulu to think that it can happen, because there's so many people in the world that doesn't think like that. So I hope if you want your life to be better, start doing that for yourself, because I bet you're gonna attract the same people that is doing exactly what you're doing. And that's the start for us. For all of us that want the same thing. Standards, rules, coexisting with each other. It doesn't have to be competition all the time. It could be a healthy competition. It doesn't have to be crab mentality. We should celebrate people's success. And hopefully, if they're happy enough, if they're willing, if they're too blessful or like blessed in their life, they could share it with us. I see the changes from different community. Speaking of Zoom earlier, I see a lot of people that he knows are coming back to basics. That's a good feeling. So if you're just a viewer right now as well, like you get to, connect people. Even you're just a viewer, you connect people in a way where, oh, watch this, watch that. It might not be my cup of tea, but they might have something that I'm willing to explore. And that would spark a connection, a collaboration. If you can do that online, what more can you do in person? Practice. Apply. Do not just talk. Do not just put the things and ideas in your head. Do something about it. Do not just say you can't. There's always going to be a way if you want to. It might not be exactly the same or exactly the way you want it, but at least you're close to what exactly your goal is. And that's the spirit. If you don't have that, if you're not willing to do that, then don't complain what life is offering you. Because you're not giving anything. Why would the universe provide you with things and shit if you're not even doing anything for yourself? So, change something. Change is good. Embrace it. There are changes that will lead to greatness. Oh, char. Oh, diba? Anyways, and he said I cannot fly due to my lungs at all. Oh my God, that is so sad. How about cruise? But that would be a long travel. It's like you're gonna have to do the cruise ship, and make sure you have someone with you less that will take care of everything you need. Ayan, Lin Chuan from Bliss. And by the way, my son lived in Japan for 10 years, but I didn't know you then. Okay, yes, I know that, right? It's so interesting to know, like certain, like things that you guys are so exposed of when it comes to Japan. And that's kind of nice to know that there's information about Japan that are getting out there more. The air pressure. And yes, the air pressure and the oxygen concentrator is not strong enough. Please heart. Yeah, and that is the sad part really for Lin Chuan. Because I bet if he can travel, I'm pretty sure he's been already in Thailand, Philippines, Japan, everywhere. And sorry to hear that, Les. Ayan, from KG. It's okay. I understand everything. And this is why, like, Les is one of those people that it's consistent. Like always positive, always on the high, always on the smiling, positive. Like every time I say, there's no like inconsistency. And it's like, this is kind of like what types of people I want my life to be surrounded with. I want my life here on YouTube to be surrounded with. Because the journey is just gonna get easier. Because we know humps, struggles, thriving, especially in this platform where, like talking what we talk about is not being promoted. We're being like shadow banned sometimes. I feel like I'm always in there because of the things I talk. But I don't complain about this because I believe in you guys. I believe in what I'm putting out. It might not be now, but I know at some point this will be in the right ears. And I've done my job, God has blessed me. I was told 10 years ago that I only had 6 months to live. And you're living it the way you want it. And that's confidence-less. So thank you for welcoming ICEE FIT. And being always like, looking out for me all the time. I really, really do appreciate that. Well, I just have to bring the palo palo to New York. Oh my gulay. Pause. Blizzard will follow. Is it my alternative? Okay, less because New York is so far from me. I'm gonna pass on Blizzard to palo you. Ayan, who else wants palo? And let's find out who is the nearest person that I can ask to palo you guys. Just a viewer. Ayan. And thank you. It's Graham as well. For always like saying hi, imparting knowledge, I like that. And I see See? Ayan, you do that for you, huh, Blizzard? Ayan, oh my gulay. Are you telling us something? Ayan. Do you have hot support? Is that too harsh? Ayan. Oh my gulay, Les. Be careful with Blizzard. He's pretty near you, Les. And the real competition is within yourself. Yeah, I totally believe that. I compete with myself yesterday. What is me yesterday? Like yesterday, I had these 2 days of like, you know, when you feel, I know some of you guys will say like I'm a girl. It's normal. But no. But whether you're a girl, bakla tomboy, you know, like babae, bakla tomboy, lahat na, ayan, everyone included. But have you ever sometimes felt you're so antsy, but you don't have answer why you're feeling antsy? It's just there, and you can't shake it. You know, I've been feeling like that, and I think it's because I've been laughing so hard, you know? Like, you know, when I laugh, sometimes there are moments I can't stop laughing. I wonder if part of it is like that. I laugh so much, I laugh too much, I'm too happy. You know, it's like, I don't know, but those are like 2 days I've been feeling that. Like, why? It's like, is there something going to happen? Is it the end of the day? Kind of like that. So it was really hard yesterday, 2 days ago, kind of way, to shake that off. But right now, I'm all good now. Ayan, everything is good in the world. Shadow ban on YouTube or Twitch? Maybe both. I don't really believe in it because I want to believe in the power of people. You know, people who stumbled upon your stream, and the more people watch it from the start to finish, the more the algorithm will see it, and the more it will be promoted to the people that have the same niche. But at the same time, sometimes when you listen to the explanation of shadow ban, sometimes it feels like it holds truth into it. Especially when I notice like there are certain topics that I would be limited with, or like limited with this people or R18 plus, because I talk too mature, you know. And then after that, I would notice the drop of views for my channel in my standards, you know, the standards of my own channel, without comparing it to other people. And thank you, ICEE Richimac, never met me, but told me he loves me because of the person I am. Because you always give that. Like, you've never been inconsistent with me the moment I've known you less. You've always been like up there, like always happy, like a sunshine kind of way. You're always ready to give something positive. And even though sometimes your comments can be, for some people who read it that don't know you, it could be offensive because it's too visual or sexual in kind of way, but it never really made me feel uncomfortable. You know, there are, don't get me wrong, there are guys who would say certain words that would trigger the shit out of me, you know. But for whatever reason, Les, for with you, I don't feel that, you know. Like, it's all comes from the real admiration, and I love it. You know, I feel it. And I thank you for that. And I don't find anything you are saying controversial, at least on Twitch. Yes, I'm a good girl now, Danny. Yes, bring the palo palo to New York. Oh my gulay. Who knows, one day I'll be in New York. I've heard it's kind of like Tokyo-ish. I knew that was coming. ICEE, if I ever met you, I would cry and hug you so tight. Just be decent, okay? Ayan, linchuan ha, I'm gonna palo you for real if you made me uncomfortable. And maybe you're just missing streaming. Maybe, you know, like I've been so really like excited about just streaming. Every week I do. You know, I'm not gonna be here if I'm not. But at the same time, I don't know. Maybe it's just the weather. Or like changing of routines. Because I have like a venture going on. You know, I'm not in the same routine. And like recently, I've come to realize that I'm a routine person. I love routine. I always thought I'm spontaneous. You know, I love the spontaneity of things. You know, but I guess I'm more of a routine person. I love having to do certain things in a day or finishing something and feeling productive every day. You know, ANSI or Red Tide both have the same. No, and that's what I'm trying to say, Graham. It's like I'm not even in that month. I'm not in my lady day. I'm not in my ladies' day of the month. No, it's just that feeling. And I think it's just multiple because I've been very, very busy lately. This seems to be the busiest of moments of my life right now. Maybe it's that, but I don't feel tired per se. I don't feel frustrated per se. So it's just weird to feel antsy and not knowing where it's coming from. So yeah, I don't know if you guys have that or it's just only a girl thing. But if you guys have it, how do you kind of like deal with that feeling? Especially if you can't shake it off. But obviously I dealt with it. I survived. I'm here. I'm happy now. I don't feel antsy anymore. I'm too happy. Actually, I just had a gift today as well. Maybe I just needed a gift. Not that I'm saying that matters. But anyways, But yesterday, I was completely fine yesterday. But I had a gift today. And this coming August, I am planning for a summer 5th year monetization of my channel. My 5th year anniversary, our summer special. You know how much I love summer, guys. I've been planning to give you a summer special. So hopefully this time, I'm trying to put into my mentality that no matter what, even if this plan of mine in this summer, it wouldn't be in the way or it wouldn't come out the way I want it to be, I'm still going to put it out for you guys because it's been years and years of wanting to put out something that is coming from how I feel like my art is developing in videos. And also like B-rolls and stuff like that. I've been exploring that back then. Then I stopped. So I want to put out again. I owe it to you guys, to put out something like that. So hopefully this time, hopefully this time I made it, guys. I make it. And busy. Yes, I'm a busy bee. I want to buy more of those. I feel like you guys like it. So I'm trying to find like yellow and black again of those things. My mood doesn't really oscillate. Oh my gulay, Danny, how do you pronounce this one? That much without any specific reason. Oh, so you're more on a stoic type? Where's Boots on Boots? I know, they're probably busy today. Because it's Thursday. I think he's probably at work. And Manny is, of course, busy with Boots Jr. Yes, but they'll be here this coming. Already, there you go. Right here. like. There you go. Another couple that will be in our Saturday treat day this coming Saturday, guys. So don't forget, if you're not notified yourselves yet, make sure that you click this link that Nightbot will drop because this will lead you to the scheduled stream for this coming Saturday. It's going to be Kentucky with ICEE FIT, and thank you Blizzard for that. And also another thing is, depending on the day, depending on the night, depending on how I feel like, we might have a shot. Ayan, it's been a while since I did that. It's been fun with you guys doing that. It's a wonderful moments to just kind of like have fun. So yeah, I have 2 shots. And if you guys, made it wonderful. I'm gonna make it up to you guys. And if you made it such a wonderful, wonderful interaction for the chat itself and for the panels, and everyone is having a good time, I'll take a shot. A special shot. I think it is a girl thing po. Oh, so you never felt that, Cream. That would be so nice not to feel it. And hey, Bud. Oh, my bad. How you doing? KG Money. Yes, ayan. Yes, Puts on Boots is here with us. So this Saturday is going to be Puts on Boots. Okay, let me see if I could bring it up. Maybe I can bring it up. Let me see. I can do this, guys. Eto, chotto mate. Which one is it? Oh my gulay. Chotto mate ne, guys. Hold on. So you can know who are in the panel. And it's going to be open panel as well. So, what? It doesn't show, guys. Okay, hold on. Let me just go to my channel. It's easier. Why didn't I think about that, guys? So dumb. Dumb. Ayan. But yeah, so guys, ayan. Our live is going to be, yes, this one, guys. My gulay, my trailer. Ayan, live. So it's going to be, ayan, Blizzard Abroad, AJ, ayan, Chasing Tail Outdoors, Kwentong Buhay at Iba Pa, Manny, oh my gulay, ayan, let's see, there you go, Manny, Puts, Wishy, and also admin, Wine or Wine, open panel, so there's more, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, ayan, so that is going to be this coming Saturday. This is upcoming, guys, 9:45 p.m. And before that, it's not scheduled yet, but we are going to have a very special karaoke for my mother pals. Ayan, it's going to be a Matsuda Seiko karaoke just for you guys, and also hopefully a special guest with the dog pogging the guitarist. Ayan, so that night will be full of that party. And hey, ICEE, I missed your response to my last message. Sorry, had a phone call. It's all right. And KJ Money doing great, my bro. Hope you too as well. And Ayo, admin, get well soon from Puts. And I'm doing good. I can't complain about anything. That's good. Because I think that's how we should do it. You know, we won't complain. We'll think about good things. And I do believe that. But obviously, there's a line where we don't want to be delulu. So we're gonna work to make sure that we reached whatever goal we put ourselves into. And Lin Chuan, positive vibes indeed. So guys, also, please don't forget to catch Miss Manny's new upload coming back on vlogging. And as well, Miss You'd Wish, ayan, Puts on Boots. Who else is in here? Blizzard Abroad, Zoom to Thailand. Eto, Kamal, of course. Kamal, I hope I can still see more of the thoughts. Provoking stuff from you, Kamal. That's a win, KG. That's the way. I like it. Oh, diba? Anyways, guys, I'm a gulay. Hold on.
Oh, yeah. Human beings fascinate me. No pity parties, accountability.
Okay, I see. I said if we ever met, I would cry and hug you tight. Oh, that's so sweet. But as I've said earlier, and you probably didn't heard it, I said be decent. That's what I said, Lin Xuan. Snug as a bug. Oh my god, with a headache again. See? We wake up Felipe again, guys. Why are you having headache? Is it your eyes, Felipe? And don't look. Just type with your nose again. Use your nose, Felipe. Ayan. Salute puts from Lin Xuan. Are you a hugger? Not, I wouldn't say so. Actually, Danny, ayan. Something I realized early on, especially when, like, you get to puberty and then you get to, like, something that I really learned on early on in life is that I don't like being touched. Unless I said so. Kind of like that. I know, yes, it's my eyes. Oh, is it something from is it 2 years ago when you had that laser thing? Is laser something that you have to do every year to maintain? Because my eyes are bad. Like, I can't see far. That's why I don't want to drive. Because me driving is not good. And I don't want to wear glasses all the time. Or contacts all the time. But I can see from afar. Like, I can see near. So if you're far, far away and if I don't see you, don't get butthurt because I probably didn't see you. Ayan. A win for the home team. Ayan. And KG, I see. Did you put highlights in your head today? Actually, this is just kind of like a clip. But I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking of like coloring my hair again. I don't know if I would want to bleach it. I always want a platinum blonde. But because I've exploited and, like abused my hair so much, I don't think it can take a beating. My words doesn't correlate today. But yeah, I agree, ICEE. I don't enjoy touching without it. Oh my god. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm not a hugger per se. It's like I don't. But when when it comes to like romantic and dating, if I'm obviously with my husband, it's like I'm very like touchy. But with other people, it's like it's not something about you guys, it's me. The problem is me. I don't like, that's why I've never like crowded places. I don't like being, like if you put me in a concert, I'd rather be in a VIP upstairs where I have my own space. When I go to a club, a nightclub, I love having my own space. I don't like being squished. That's why I hate train stations. I hate taking trains. I'd rather bike, even though it's tiring, because I despise being in the peak hours with people just like, it's not them, like they're not really intentionally touching me, but it's just I don't like it. I can't see far. This is useful information how to touch her palo. But guys, I'm really serious when I say if I do meet and greet, unless you're a couple, unless you are married, if you are single and you want to do my meet and greet, whether you're a man or a woman, I don't care. You have to qualify for palo. You have to bend over as your ticket in the entrance. If you don't want that, even if you're invited, invitation only, even if you're there, you're not allowed to get in without me paloing you. Graham. Okay, I'll meet a streamer. I mod 4 and I watch for a year and we talk in private. Something, even on the call. Do you think I should give her a hug? Friendly meeting, of course. She will not stream. It depends. I would say when it comes to girls, like let them start kind of like there's a body demeanor. And this is why I'm saying like it's very, very helpful when we can spot body languages, body like certain demeanor of people. Because with me, like if I don't know you, like if it's the first time I've seen you, I'm not per se would approach to hug, you know, and it depends. But if you're somebody that I'm friends with and you want to hug with without malice, guys, okay, like a friendly hug, of course I'll give it, but it doesn't mean that I'm comfortable with it. You know, it's just something that it's like a courtesy because you guys are friends. And if you're a friend with a hugger, and that's a part of how they communicate their friendship with you, like who am I to not give a hug? Especially sometimes hug is so oh my god, I'm gonna tell you a story, Danny, okay? So in context, remember I tell you guys, I'm not really the type of person I'm not a hugger per se. I'm not, you know, like I wish I could tell you guys I'm a hugger. I like hugging, I like touching. I've tried, it's just not me. I feel always uncomfortable and awkward about it. But anyways, so in Japan, we are not huggers here. It's not. We did this. We bow our heads. That's our way of saying hi. We don't even shake hands. It's not part of our culture. So when fellow Japanese of mine, like there are certain system in Japan, like if you are a regular or if you hold a certain status in the company, there's a possibility that every year or certain years you have to move out. You know, you have to move branch. And then there are certain cases where you get to know people, you get to be friends with people, and then they have to change their path and they have to say goodbye. So they're 100% Japanese. And because they really treat me like half, like not full, but they recognize me as one of them, but they know in the back of their head I'm not 100%, so I'm more westernized in their head. Sometimes I swear to God, I'm not tripping about this. I feel like they would set me aside so they can practice hugging, because in their head I would let it because I'm westernized. And I'm left there doing the deed because I get it, you know. And because they're my friends, I will do it for them because they're important to me. And that's part of coexisting. You know, not because we are who we are. Not because there are certain things that we can or cannot change. It doesn't mean we will not try. We will not try to coexist, to explain ourselves in a proper way. If you are going for like aggressive and you're trying to make a person do exactly what you want, demanding it to a point like it's dictatorship, like there's an entitlement brewing in your voice, I don't think anybody are willing to give it. And this is the problem lately for a lot of people who cross over countries. I don't understand why some people can and cannot understand that mechanics, that it's not your country. If I go to America, there are certain things in America that I will never understand because I'm not American. But if I was told there's a rule in this one, you don't do it, I would follow that just because I'm basing it on this is first, not my country. I have to respect the people that it is from this country. If this is their rules, who am I not to follow the rules? Period. Standards. Coexisting. If you don't like it, then go away. Period. You know what I'm saying? Ayan. And don't like being squished. Unless I allow it. Like there are certain things like at work, I swear to God, sometimes I'd be like standing, okay, like telling people to like, oh, arigato gozaimashita, mata kite kudasai, kanji like that, right? So they'll be going, the lessons is done, blah, blah, blah. And then you will feel in the back of my butt, someone is poking. And I'll be like, scared. Like, what? And then this cute grandma will ask me, can I touch your boom boom? It's so cute. So it's like, who am I not to say it? But if you're a dude, don't ask me that question, okay, guys? That's inappropriate, okay? Ayan. The only exception is Mr. Palo Palo, and that's me. I'm a hugger, but certain comfortability and if the person is receptive. And hey, Blizz, you're in Virginia? It's weird because I don't like to be touched. Oh, diba? Ayan. So it's not just me alone, guys. Hug with hands on the shoulder blades or hands on the spine below. Awkward moment. Oh my gulay. I'm speaking from experience, Boots. Nalin Chuan. I'm in Connecticut. And that's how you pronounce it supposedly. Connecticut. Oh, cool. What area? Stanford? Oh, my gulay. Oh, diba? Guys, as I've said, privacy. Keep yourselves in private, okay, guys? As known as dirty water. Now you can see Blizzard in Waterbury. And I used to live in New Haven. Oh, the racist. Is it true, Blizz? Is it? That's what's up. I go through there often. And I used to work as a contractor at Metro North from Linchuan. And since COVID, I just fist bump everyone. Introverts, heavenly situation. And now Waterbury is not racist. It's inner city. And sociable loner. Yeah, something I've learned as well, this new word. And no, this happened around the station, Blizzard. My bad experience. Wow, we put hands on. I'm here. And yes, clan member called me the N-word. Ooh la la. Yes, trolls come find me in the tree. Do not do that, Blizzard. Ayan. Some people will find ICEE FIT because everyone finds you in here. You put it here. Ayan. I don't want to be blamed. But anyway, so it's 49 p.m. in Japan, guys. It's almost time to say good night and goodbye. But don't worry, guys. Ayan. I'm gonna be back in 2 days from now. Right? Right, guys? 2 days or 1 day from now. And we'll definitely talk more stuff. Ayan. Are you going to go live, Blizzard, on Saturday? Because I know Sunday is going to be Zoom to Thailand. Ayan. On Sunday, 11 p.m. for me. Out there in the West, it's probably around 6 to 9 p.m. in the West. So make sure to check them all out. And I doxed myself by saying I'm in Belgium. This country is the size of an American Super Bowl stadium parking lot. Wait, but Puts, you basically is in the country where I would appreciate a lot because of the events and the nightlife, the DJs, just that whole vibe, you're in that country. So one day I'll be there, Puts. We being real on the ICEE FIT show, yes. I want you guys to feel, at least I hope I can make you feel, guys, comfortable. Like expressing yourself. Sometimes I could be like, but we all judgmental, guys. We all you can always tell me if I'm being too harsh. I just don't want us to be on top of each other just because we cannot understand each other. There's a way to express ourselves. And I think it's important that we put it in our minds that people are walking in different phases of their life. This might rings a lot of truth for me, but it might not be for you. There are certain people that will never understand probably the things that I'm saying, and same wise, they are probably saying that I will never understand. But what I know is that we should put standards in its place. Because if we want order, if we want to coexist with people, rules should be implemented. Rules should be followed. And we shouldn't make an exception just because one is wanting to be entitled about it. Call it a bad behavior. Do not romanticize, do not support, boycott things that needed to be boycotted. Like call out the things that are bad, that are universally bad. Doesn't even give any beneficial anything at all. It doesn't make you feel good at the end of watching it. I hope you feel good when you watch me, guys. I hope it's just not me, guys. And also later Blizzard and chat because Lynch 1 is by ICEE Jason on the troll and Zoom to Thailand loves you. And of course shout out to Jason Finch. And thank you for the love, for the just promoting me as well, even if I'm not there. I do see, especially when I catch up the replay on Zoom to Thailand, I do appreciate the people that just talks, like word of mouth sometimes comes a lot of, it's a good thing. It's what makes a community branch out when people talk about it. So thank you guys for, not just supporting me here, but actually supports me even if I see on YouTube and other stuff, like making sure that I'm welcomed, I'm supported, I'm being seen, I'm being heard. That's a lot of effort from you guys, and thank you. I do appreciate that. I do see that, and I hope you feel me too. Yes, in real life from South Beach, Miami, Florida. Oh my gulay, so you're still gonna be on the open panel, right? And the best part about COVID was the distance between the people, in my personal opinion. Ooh. But the thing is, isn't it like in America you have this like personal space? Like you cannot really have that in Japan, KG. So, I don't know. Maybe like a different perspective. If you've been in Japan, it's so crowded. It's so hard to have a space. Like every time I come to America, it's just like, like I can breathe like fully because it's so big. Everything is just so big. Heavy nightlife indeed. And I said where I'm at publicly on my channel and have my name in my shirt. So be careful out there, Blizz. And KG, it was perfect. And thank you again, Lin Xuan. Always don't forget to try your best to make sure that you have 6 to 8 hours. And I'm looking at you, Felipe, as well. And make sure to take care of that eyes, Felipe. Okay, I want you to still see me. I know the more the blurrier it gets, the more. Maybe I should put this in 360p, guys. I know, really. Rules are in place for a reason. It is about respecting each other. Yes, and thank you for saying that, Cream. Thank you. And Jason Finch, she broke my friend Margie's heart. Oh my gulay. Yes, salute Lin Xuan. And it's only right. Yes, so make sure, not just in the society, but for your own self. But also be self-aware. Practice self-awareness. Practice logical thinking, critical thinking, and look within yourself first before blaming other people, for your own demise. And if you did something wrong, be a better person to accept the mistakes and learn from it. That's all we can do. and make sure that it won't happen in the same manner, in the same situation. That's all we can do. But if you want to go backwards and, justify the bad behavior you're causing, not just for yourself, but for the people around you. And I say good night and sweet dreams tonight for everyone. Yes, we are going because it's 11:57 p.m. and we're going night and I have to make Felipe go to sleep so that he can get at least 6 to 8 hours. And Blizzard, you are your own man, sir. Actually, I think you are very comfortable within yourself, so that's good. Ooh. And sweet dreams, Felipe. I learned to count chicken nuggets because of you. Oh my gulay, Felipe, are we on? But you already got cheat. But should I give you a leeway, a loophole, or like a benefit of the doubt this coming Saturday? But we are on our Kentucky. Definitely red hot chicken. Twisters is on the table. So I'm gonna see you again, guys, on Saturday. And I hope, even just a little bit, I didn't get to really get deep on the situation of these two stories, of the different stories of two Filipinas, two veterans in Japan. But I hope I delivered a little bit of glimpse and gist of what it is like. We never get into the culture, but it is ICEE FIT. This is what it is for live streams. We always gonna get part 2 of this, part 3 of this, part 4 if we can. But I'm gonna explore, hopefully, if you're interested in that, why the policies in Japan are like that. A little glimpse, not in the law kind of way, just in a basic, I'm Japanese, I'm part of the society, and this is how it feels like here, and this is how we think here. And if you guys are interested in that sort of perspective, different perspective, especially I'm coming from two worlds, guys. I have the Filipino side and I have the Japanese side. It would be nice to actually be more comfortable talking about it, because as I've said at the start of this stream, I don't talk a lot about certain things, especially if it's in the toxic and bad side of certain behavior of people that I belong to, is because I don't want to come here and kind of like misunderstood as I'm attacking anybody. I don't. I'm attacking the bad behavior, the context of what we are talking about. And also certain things that I want to go deep at certain points of ICEE FIT live stream every Thursday, every Saturday. And also to Traveling Fools, I've seen you live streaming. Oh my God, so many people. I feel like I'm so out of place. But thank you for, saying hi here. And guys, please do say hi and type MINE on the chat so Nightbot can drop your link. Thank you, Traveling Fools. And Graham puts, I agree with you, Graham. Felipe later bought from Graham, and not counting ship, but chicken nuggets. Yes, the ship are already, yes, nuggets. I see, thinking of how to inflict pain upon Felipe G. Oh my God, yes. I hope he likes it. I'm sorry. What kind of pain are we talking about? Ayan, I see, always deep, never shallow, a tough pill to swallow. Oh my gulay. Ayan, indeed. So, those are the things that hopefully we can go ponder and explore. And if you want more of these types of topic, trending, viral, pop stories and stuff, certain point of view, you can also try and check out Traveling Fools 2020. I see. Thank you, Puts, for that. And thank you, everyone, for being with me. This is it. Happy Friday for some of you guys, especially in Japan. And for the rest of the world, good morning, good afternoon. And I hope you have a wonderful, beautiful rest of the day. And find time to pause, smile. And if it's hard to smile, just remember, if you smile, even if I don't see you, if you smile, you made me happy. Because I just want people, if you remember me by, guys, I hope I gave you a smile. Just remembering me by. I hope I can give that, or I can inflict that thing somehow, some form. Not trying to be narcissistic, but I hope I can have that effect, things like that. But anyways, guys, goodbye, gorgeous. Goodbye, Blizzard. And thanks for the stream, Danny Kovac. Thank you for following me on YouTube. I do appreciate you. And have an awesome day, you freaking awesome people. And yes, with your question earlier, Danny, I would say just if she's comfortable, or at least kind of like, are you a hugger? Like, I don't know. I'm so bad at this. Like, I feel like I'm not a girly like this. But I feel like as the girl, if I treat you as a friend beyond, like being just a mod / friend, someone that I want to get to know, as a friend, especially in the online world. If it's your first time meeting, I feel like it just really depends on the girl's demeanor. If you can spot if she's being comfortable, if she's a hugger, she will go for it, especially if she treats you her friend. But like me, I would appreciate it if at first there's nothing like that, unless I'm comfortable, because then I will be the one doing it. Especially if I get too comfortable with you, I would definitely give you a hug kind of way. But not every girl is different. Some girls completely, like with me, if it's the first time I'm gonna see you and I'm not comfortable and I'm very vocal about it, I wouldn't go for it. But it just really depends on you guys' friendship dynamic. Danny. And have a great night. Thank you, Traveling Fools. Are you going to live stream on, I think you're usually on weekend as well, right? Goodbye everyone from Blizz, and thank you for using my stickers. Next up, I'm a watch Blizzard video. Is this your king? Oh my god, you're gonna like it, Puts. And bye, ICEE everybody. Take it easy. Have a good one. And thank you, KG Money. I hope you had a wonderful company ayan today. And save your hugs for your asawa. Oh my gulay, I don't save it. I just give it all. Ayan, Cream. And bye, ICEE. Love you and Cream. Oh, diba? Ayan. Of course, it's all there, As I've said, I'm not really touchy, guys. So, be very, very easy on me, guys. Okay, give me space. If it's on a meet and greet, ayan. If I'm comfortable, you'll know if I'm comfortable. I'm that type of girl. But anyways, guys, thank you. Yeah, Friday and Sunday nights, EST from Traveling Fools. Ayan. So, guys, again, once more time, if you are a fellow content creator, YouTuber, streamer, type MINE. So Nightbot can drop your link. And again, thank you for being here. Puts, still can't get over the fit. Ayan. Oh, the fit for him, right? But anyways, guys, thank you so much. Arigatou gozaimashita. And minasan, ayan, have fun. Ayan, and I see you on Saturday or Friday on your time. Good night. Have a wonderful day. This is me having a hard time saying goodbye. But we are there, Felipe. Okay, I'm trying. Ayan, and thank you for that, Traveling Fools. And you can head on, check Traveling Fools. Nightbot already dropped the link. Graham, thank you. And for our top fans for today, oh my gulay, numero uno, KG Money. Ayan, it is you. Top 1 fan for tonight. 2 is Lin Chuan. 3 is Blizzard Abroad. 4 is TJ. And 5 is Felipe. And to Danny, Kovac, Admin, Kamal, Rishi, Traveling Fools, Key, and of course Mike and Venus, The Walrus, Amy Film, Bruce, Puts, Graham, Tony, Jim Schaefer, Zoom, Richie Mac, Shirley, Grizzle Writer, to Rose, of course, and to Chasing Tail Timmy. Thank you. Later, kids. God bless. Yay, Nightbot. Ayan. Everybody, good night. At dahil sa channel na ito, kayo ang bida. Mwah. One more time, guys. This is for you. Arigato, arigato gozaimashita. Thank you, guys. Good night. Did someone get a free workout? I think so, but the winner is you. And I don't know if that counts, ayan. But thank you, Bliss, ayan. Or not today, ayan. We forgot. Congratulations to Blizzard abroad, ayan. You won the giveaway because you're probably the only one who typed I am DTF when you were like promoting it. So you know, you have free one more trial. But thank you, please. Thank you, everyone. Good night. Ciao.